Bonjour à tous et à toutes, and welcome to Bilingual FR. I am Madame Cordell, and we have just literally finished 4 videos on paper 4 on sim 1. So we've covered the 4 units. So now we are going to start on speaking questions for your GCSEs. So we will start with the first unit, me, my family and friends, and we will cover quite a few questions to make sure that you have everything you need to be able to do the exam. À tout de suite, c'est parti, on y va. So we are going to do 3 sample answers to help you with your speaking questions. Here comes the first one. To be able to ensure you get a top grade, we are going to try and align our answers with accornite. If you're not sure what accornite means, we've worked on it a little bit in previous videos when we did our GCSE writing, so you can have a look and see accornite, what it means, and a few examples as well. So this is our first sample answer. Dans ma famille, il y a 4 personnes. Mon père, ma mère, mon frère et moi. Mon père a les cheveux très courts et raides et il est plus sévère que ma mère. Je pense que mon petit frère est assez pénible, donc on ne s'entend pas tellement bien. Okay, so you will notice that I think here we have 3 sentences. I recommend about 3 sentences for each of your speaking questions, okay? It's just enable you to give a little bit of detail and incorporate some of the accornés that we have there on the side. So let's start with A. So we have a few adjectives here: court, raide, sévère, and pénible. Let's have a look at some connectives. In here we have et and donc. We also have a comparative, plus que. Il est plus sévère que ma mère. So if you can try and incorporate some comparatives or superlative as well, you can incorporate in your writing and your speaking as well. We have one opinion here, which is je pense. We haven't justified it, but we have incorporated the negative structure ne pas alongside a few intensifiers, très, assez, and tellement. So to answer this question, we've used the present tense. Obviously, we've used it a few times, but I've only highlighted once because we've only used one tense. Okay. Alors, here comes the second sample answer. Je suis enfant unique, donc on est 3 dans ma famille. Mon père s'appelle James et il porte des lunettes. Je suis vraiment plus grande que ma mère, mais je pense que je ne suis pas aussi patiente. So in here you can see we have enfant unique for an only child, and we have the fille unique and fils unique to differentiate for a boy and a girl. So you can use either. So let's start with the adjectives. We have a couple, grande and patiente. Okay, so remember adjectives have to agree with the noun that they are describing. So if it's masculine, then you would need to remove the E from the adjectives here. It would be grand and patient. We have a couple of connectives, donc, et, and mais. And we also have one comparative, which is plus que. And we have one opinion, je pense. We don't have a reason. We've incorporated the negative structure, ne pas. And we have one intensifier in this one, which is vraiment. Again, we have to use the present tense to answer this question. So when you have this question, always use the same tense as you have in the question. Then you can elaborate and give example. And for example, say last week I did this, so next week I'm going to do that. But always the first sentence should always answer the question and use the same tense. Now, this is the third sample answer. Mes parents sont divorcés, donc il n'y a que ma mère et moi. Elle a les cheveux assez courts et les yeux marrons, alors que moi, j'ai les cheveux longs et les yeux bleus. Elle est vraiment gentille, mais elle n'est pas très patiente. Alors, we have quite a few adjectives here. Court, marron, long, bleu, gentille et patiente. We have a couple of connectives. Et, alors que, and we have another et, and mais. The first structure here is not negative, although at first glance it may seem to be, but watch out for this one in your reading and in your listening exam. Ne que means only. Il n'y a que ma mère et moi, there's only my mum and me. Okay? And at the bottom of the screen here, we have the structure ne pas. D'accord? We have a few intensifiers, assez, vraiment, and très, as well as a tense, the present tense. Nous venons donc de faire nos 3 réponses. Maintenant, nous allons les lire ensemble avec les sous-titres en bas de page. D'accord? C'est parti. Dans ma famille, il y a 4 personnes. Mon père, ma mère, mon frère et moi. Mon père a les cheveux très courts et raides et il est plus sévère que ma mère. Je pense que mon petit frère est assez pénible, donc on ne s'entend pas tellement bien. Je suis enfant unique, donc on est 3 dans ma famille. Mon père s'appelle James et il porte des lunettes. Je suis vraiment plus grande que ma mère, mais je pense que je ne suis pas aussi patiente. Mes parents sont divorcés, donc il n'y a que ma mère et moi. Elle a les cheveux assez courts et les yeux marrons, alors que moi, j'ai les cheveux longs et les yeux bleus. Elle est vraiment gentille, mais elle n'est pas très patiente. Okay, so this was the first question answered. We've got many more to come, so stay tuned and the next question is coming right up. Merci beaucoup.